I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hello everyone's. I am here for Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 2, Episode 4. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, one of my peoples, welcome back. I apologize for the scarf, but I needed to moisturize my hair this evening. So I did that, and I just got my scarf on because I got like 4 big old ponytails, 4 big old like twists in my hair. So my hair is wrapped up, so I apologize for that. So it wasn't a lot that went on, a few things. We're going to get Trina on out the way. So Trina, she's trying to get her own eyeglass line out there, and she's, contacted this company. They're like, okay, cool, this is a good thing. But I just wanted to let you know that, Alvin, he has contacted us because he wants to have a clothing line. He wants to, partner with us for a clothing line. Now, this is the first that she's heard of this from, Alvin, these people, anybody. She didn't know Alvin even was in pursuit of trying to have the clothing line. And it's like, well, isn't he your creative director? Another thing that she did do, like, when did he become a creative director? And the lady was with her was like, creative director of what? Alvin is her assistant. That is his only title that he has over here. So they looking like, oh, so he out here lying. Yes, Alvin is out here lying. He's already going behind your back trying to get this clothing line. But she says, if anybody on her team, if you have a dream that you want to pursue, I'm all here for it. But when you on my dime, we going to be working on my career alone. I was like, okay, I understand that. Like, once you off the clock, you go ahead and do all the sketches and do all the sewing you want to do to have this clothing line. But when you on my dime, we going to be over here. See, he assistant. But it seems like Alvin been out here doing his own little thing. So later on, she has to get her team together because she's like, my album should have been out 2 years ago. 3 years ago, however long it is. People have pre-ordered her album and it's still not out there. Like, how come this isn't happening? Like, if we keep on stalling, I'm going to get dropped from the label. Homegirl over there, you've been doing your own thing. She didn't really go too much in her. Manager, you've been so focused on Amara that you ain't even been focused on me. Alvin, I see you out here trying to make moves behind my back, but listen here, boy. She didn't say boy. I shouldn't use that word, but she was acting like she was yelling at him like he was her child. Like, look here, I know about that deal you're trying to get done with my business partner. It's not gonna happen. Just go ahead and get that dream up. You can have a clothing line somewhere else, just not with that business partner. Cause nobody even know who you are. Okay? And then what is this about you being my creative director? He gonna have the nerve to say, that's how I felt. That's how you felt. So therefore you telling people that's your title? Your title is assistant. To assist Trina. That is it. Nobody in your title never was and never will be creative director. But she was like, you know what, you fired. Do that clothing line somewhere else, but with my business partner, that's not where it's gonna go. And I was like, see, Trina, last year how he was just talking to Bobby any old kind of way and made Bobby feeling all type of way, and we was looking at you and him sideways like, you just gonna let your people just talk to Bobby like this? And this is how he repays you. He's going behind your back trying to make deals, probably using your name like, oh yeah, Trina, she's fine with this. Trying to use your connections to further himself. Now, I mean, it's all about, want to help and you want to use my connections, but don't do it in a sneak way. Trina, she just fed up. Things not going right with Trick. The album's behind. This fool's out here going behind her back, giving himself labels that he doesn't have. She just stressed. So let's move over to Bobby. Bobby wants to sign with Trina's record label. He's already made that clear. But Trina is like dragging her feet. Now, he done already done some shows for her, opened up for her. He's been out here working and she's been seeing the progress. But she's just like slow to, she's like I said, dragging her feet and doesn't act like she don't want to do it. And there's this new independent label that's ready for, they have the contract ready for him to sign. But Shay and Tip think that's a bad idea because one, this is a new like record label. You will be their first artist as opposed to Trina who's been in the game for a minute and she had all these contacts. But if Trina is not wanting to sign her or willing to sign him, wanting and willing to sign him at any point, then he needs to do what he needs to do. Like, tell Trina, look, Trina, I really want to, this is my opinion. Just go there, look, Trina, I really want to sign with your record label, but there's an independent record label who is like, they had the paperwork now. I'm coming to you because I want to work with you, but if we can't get this done, I'm going to have to go elsewhere. And keep like, we cousins and I love you, but I have to think about my career. Just like you be thinking about your career, I need to be thinking about myself. They're just like, that's your cousin, you shouldn't be doing it. But like, if Trina is like, not really going there with him and like wanting to sign him, then he just got to do what he need to do. So lastly, Shay, Jojo, and Amara. So Amara's like, Jojo is her friend, Shay is her friend, but Shay is still mad at Jojo because Jojo was dating Pleasure P. Now, I get why Shay's mad. Now, granted, Shay is always mad about somebody, and somebody always stealing her man. Like, I get it, she's upset, but it goes deeper. It's not so much as like, it's Pleasure, it's just that me and you were friends. I've been to your house, you've been to my house, we've been out clubbing, we've been out partying, you didn't say it out your mouth, man. I don't see how people be doing that, you know, be getting with their friends, man. I would never do anything like that. And then we cool, we've been hanging out, then next thing you know, you no longer talking to me, you no longer accepting my phone calls, you no longer accepting my messages, and then I find out you're dating my ex. I feel some type of way because I feel like you was out here, you breaking the girl code. And I was like, I understand that. If they hadn't have been friends, and I'm like, Shay, you just tripping, you know, you just mad because she's with P. But if I didn't been at your house and you've been at my house and we've like, hey girl, let's go ahead and go party in and go dinner, do something, and we've had this closeness to where like it's off camera and we've been doing these things, and then you turn around and get with my ex, I'm gonna be mad. But JoJo's thing is, she doesn't owe Shay anything. Her and Shay not friends, but I was like, y'all was partying together and y'all was hanging out at each other's houses. So what do you call that? Like, I'm looking very sideways at JoJo at this point. So these two get to fussing and fighting. Now, before they sat down, I knew that it was either going to be drinks thrown or food thrown, because y'all know these two like to throw food and drinks at people, and that is exactly what happened. Shay called JoJo all kinds of hoes. JoJo was like, I don't owe you anything. These two get to fussing and fighting. But Amara said it best, because after like security they broke them up, Pleasure's over there making sure Shay is alright, and Amara's over there with JoJo. She's like, do you see this? Why isn't he over here making sure that you're alright? He's over there making sure that Shay is calm. This is supposed to be the dude you're with. Girl, don't come to me with no kind of mess that you gotta talk to me about Pleasure P, because you can see for your eyes. He's over there making sure that Shay is fine. He's not over here making sure you're fine. You're supposed to be dating this man, but he's making sure the ex is fine. Girl, don't come to me with none of that mess. Pleasure P did this to me. I don't want to hear it. I see what's going on. I don't condone it, but look here, girl. You see that dude over here? He over here talking to his ex and not you. So that was the gist. Young Hollywood invited Amara out. I guess he's like, you know what? I got a lot of backlash last season because I was talking about her fro and everything else. So I'm going to make nice. I'm going to invite her out. I'm going to tell her I'm sorry as many ways as I can, because I want the people back on my side. That's what I got out of it. So that was the gist of everything that went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you know, one of my family members, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. Subscribing is free all day, every day. So if you one of my peoples, tell your peoples to tell their peoples to come over and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.